to explain to you how to answer questions. Second theorem. So there are properties which you need to understand. By understanding those properties becomes hard for you to understand. So like this one, they are saying to find angle BOD. So the angle which they are asking you to find is angle which is in between. Always about angles. Angle if there are three, the angle which is in the letter which is in between, that's the angle which you're looking for, and the direction which you need to move, look for that angle. It's in accordance with the way letters are arranged. So we need to move from B O then BOD. This angle, it's angle which they're asking you to find. But what property is there? So here is the rule. So angles on the at the center are twice the angles on the circumference. So which are angles at the circumference? So angles like this is the root of the circumference. So like this angle is twice that angle. So if it is x, so mean that that one is 2x. If this one it is y, the other one to the opposite side, it is what? 2y. So no wonder when you add these two angles, it will give you 360, because it's more like this. No, so a second has up to 360 degrees. So same like we have there. So what we will do, this angle, look at this is angle at the circumference. This angle is twice as this angle. Then this angle, now this angle we don't have. This angle is for this one. So this angle is also twice the other angle there. So no wonder here we just multiply 2 times that angle. No wonder we have that one. So moving to the other one, which is angle OBD. Angle OBD. So there is this property. When you look at in the question paper, these things are not there. I just had to put them because I understand that provided the radius touches the circumference and also the other one radius touches the circumference, these always have an equal sides, because the radius doesn't change, they're always radius. Then also the angles are the same, so meaning that if there is a line, so like here there was a line, if this angle, if I look for this angle is the same as this angle, and I'm saying x and x here. So these are the things which you need to understand. It becomes easy for you to understand. You know your angle here, and you know that angles in a triangle add up to what? 180 degrees. So if I add this angle plus that angle has to give me what? 180. This is what I did here. So I added x plus x then plus 94, meaning that if you get this question wrong, even the other question has to be wrong. Add 180 then to be 2x, 94 equals 180, then it goes the other side to give me that. So x is gave me 43 degrees. This is 43 degrees, which you can be able to see there. So moving to the other one, the other property of the circle, we were also asked to find BDC. So look at, there's also this property about the cyclic quadrilateral. This is how it is. So look at here. When you look at this, doesn't it look like a quadrilateral, this one? Yes, this one looks like quadrilateral. Also this one, look at, looks like a quadrilateral. But let us use this one because it has angles. Here we know the angle and also we know the angle. So what property is it about these angles which are in diagonal and also these angles which are in diagonal? What properties are there? So this is a cyclic quadrilateral. So angles, these diagonal angles add up to 180. If this one and you add this angle, it has to give you 180, or this one and that one, it has to add to 180 degrees. So like the scenario which you have, this is how you do it. Since you know your angle here and you don't know your angle here, so what are you supposed to do? Since here we found 94. So what are you supposed to do? We can just find 180 degrees minus 94 to give me 86 degrees for this angle. So, and look at here, there's a triangle, a little triangle, look at, there's that. So here I can name it as y if I want. So y plus this angle plus 28 has to give me 180. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll say y plus 86 degrees plus 28 degrees has to give me 180 degrees. That's how I'm going to find my y. Come out as 114 degrees, then it goes the other side. So when you do your calculation to come out as what? 66 degrees. So that is my angle there. So the other one, the other rules which you need to know about the chord also. A chord is something which is not at the center. So for instance, the center is there, so this is the diameter. And also a diameter consists of two radius, so there's this one radius and the other radius. It's the diameter. So not anything other than a diameter which is not passing at the center, it's called a what is it, a chord. So like this one is a chord, or it can be that one, provided it's not touching the center. That's the difference between the chord and the diameter. And one thing which you need to know about the chord is that every angle coming from the same chord is equal. Like for this one, provided they are touching the same chord, look at, there's this, also that one, also that one, all angles are the same. So meaning that if here it is 40 degrees, also it is 40, even here it is 40. That's what you need to know about the chord. Then for the radius I'd explained, so I'll just add these two, the tangent and the radius. If the radius touches or the tangent makes a 90 degrees, always know that line coming from the center touches the tangent. The tangent is a line which is touching a circle at the circumference there, like that one or that one, can be either. So you find such shapes, you need to know. Look at, and this one looks like a quadrilateral. You apply the same concept, it looks like a cone also. So like for instance, let us look at the other question. So like this one, this is 2021, so they were asked to find BOD. So sometimes you can put this cosine this side or that side, it's one and the same. So BOD, this angle is twice as that angle, so that's what you just do, you find that angle. Then for you to find BCD, look at, this is a what, quadrilateral, a quadrilateral. So what do I say, this angle and that angle, you add them two, you subtract from 180, you get that angle. So no wonder, you just subtract this angle from 180, you get that angle, that is angle. So then now we're going to find the CBF. Look at, this is what, a radius, and it's touching the tangent here, so meaning that here, this order of this is 90 degree, but what you are just looking for, it is only that angle, not a lot of it. So your job is to find that angle, you subtract from 180, then you get that angle. So you can do this by doing that. Since here you know the angle, you know your angle, you also know the angle here, so here you cut it in half. So the angle which you got here, it was 72, half of it, this is what, 36. Also here, half of it, half of this, there 7, then there it is what, 2, so 72 here. So when you add 72 plus this minus 180, because this will be what, another triangle, minus 180, you get that angle. The angle which you get minus 90, that's the angle you get there. So it is part of your exercise. Thank you. That's all I had for you.